What is going on, guys? Cussy Pair here, and I just want to say Euro 2016. Let's go. So, well, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. We got Messi retiring from international. Ibra already retired. What club Ibra is gonna go to? England or shit. Portugal wins against Poland. I missed the match, and I was gonna make a prediction video for all of the matches, but I missed the Poland and Portugal match, so I can't really do that. And so we'll just do the rest of the games because I missed that one match that was today. So yes, Portugal are going on. They beat Poland in penalties, which I really wanted Poland to go through, but you know what? Euro is Euro. So right now it's gonna Portugal will either play Wales or Belgium, whoever will win that game, and Germany and Italy, Iceland and France, they'll play each other. Whoever wins those two games will play either Germany, Iceland, France, Italy, France, Germany, Iceland. So we'll see what happens. I mean, crazy stuff has happened. Like I said, England loses to Iceland, and that's the only thing people are talking about right now. Out of every single game, round of 16, Switzerland loses to Poland in penalties. You're like, okay. Wales beats Northern Ireland in an own goal. Portugal barely get past Croatia. France barely beats Ireland 2-1. Germany dominating. I have a prediction that Germany is going to win because I think Germany is the strongest team. But Belgium, no problem with Hungary. Italy beats Spain. Iceland beats England. That's the biggest. Out of all of these, the only one that surprises people is Iceland beating England. And we'll talk about that later. We just got to talk about right now what's going to happen if you watched Copa America. You would have known that Lionel Messi has lost his fourth final international he's played in so far. He lost in Copa Americas 2000. Well, he lost this one 2016. He lost in 2008, and I believe in 2006. I believe he lost again, and then he lost the World Cup final, and now he's lost against Chile in penalties. He's announced that he is retiring, and other players are saying they're gonna retire. So I have no idea what's gonna happen. If he will retire, if he's just threatening to say yes, I'm gonna retire and not retire, just giving Argentina a warning, or I don't know, a threat that he will retire because he's done with the bullshit of the team Argentina. I mean, really? 4 finals and he's lost all 4 of them. This is the guy who's known as one of the best players. Some arguably is the best player in the world right now. I mean, obviously you have to debate Ronaldo versus Messi, but what? I think he will retire if he does. I actually, did I say I think? I don't know. I really want him to play again. I mean, they'll still qualify for 2018 World Cup, so who knows? And so Ibra retired from the Sweden and the international team. That's not new news, but it's news. And oh shit. He's just signed for Manchester United. I was going to say, which team is he going to choose? But he's playing for Manchester United next season in the Premier League. How will he do? Is he just doing this to get back at Pep Guardiola, the FC Bayern Munich manager who came from FC Barcelona? What will happen? I don't know. Actually, I think to be honest, I'm gonna be honest here. Manchester United really fucks players up. They get good players. Like look at Nani, look at Robert Van Persie. Look at let's see, I Ronaldo, Pogba. There's just a lot of names who they don't give them chances or they've screwed up at their career at Manchester United. So I don't know if Zlatan will have as good as a season as he did with PSG because he got a lot of man of the matches for PSG. So maybe he will, maybe he won't. I don't know. Now let's get on to the next topic. Who will be the next English manager after their loss? I mean, are they going to pick somebody English? Are they going to pick foreign? That's the question right now. Who will be that guy? I mean, it's saying a lot because basically you're steering the Titanic right now as an English manager. They didn't even get out of the group stages of World Cup 2014, which is just they barely get out of their groups this time, which we'll talk about English performances just a little bit just in a second because wow. And then they lose in the round of 16 against a country the size of Leicester. Leicester. 330,000 people. And, you know, I made a joke. So, Iceland is the size of Leicester. 330,000 people. That's the size of Leicester, yeah. Iceland equals Leicester. Leicester won the league this year. Iceland wins 2016 Euros? Could they pull a 2004 Greece? Could that happen? I think that would be one of the most amazing stories ever if they could actually pull it off. But yeah, my predictions. So my prediction for the Poland, it doesn't matter though, but I had Poland to go through, but Poland lost. So Wales and Belgium. I think, to be honest, I like Wales and I like them both. I think Aaron Ramsey and Gareth Bale have been doing really good. They've been on form. And Belgium had one really bad game against, who was it? They had one really bad game against Sweden. I think. I don't know. One second. I need to go look. I'm using my phone to look at all the matches. But we'll see. I wish I could get tickets to the I mean I would love to go over there, but group stage match day 3. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But I think, and hear me out, I think that Wales will win. I think it'll be a tough game. I think both teams are going to have good options. I think that they'll both be defensively and offensively really good. But I think Wales will pull out 1-0 at the end of the game, which is saying a lot because Belgium has been scoring 3 goals in almost every game they've played so far. They scored they actually scored 4 against Hungary. Hungary, congratulations to you. They did better than they should have coming out. Next one, Germany versus Italy. Now you know some of you are gonna say, "Oh, he's gonna be biased and say Germany because you know they won the World Cup." I love Germany. Okay, I think they have one of the best teams they have. Young talent, score lots of goals, but we haven't beat Italy in a major tournament match. We beat them at 4-1 in a friendly. 4-1 in a friendly. 4-1. Let me see. 4-1 in a friendly. We haven't beat them in a when it matters. So I don't know. I think it's gonna be one of the out of all these matches, this one will be the toughest match, and I think it will be a draw, and I think it might go to penalties. I'll say a 1-1 draw, penalties, 3-4, Italy wins. Now this is gonna be the big one. Well, that was the big one, but this one's gonna be the what? Yeah, France versus Iceland. This one, Iceland beat England. We'll get that after this, but France beat Iceland. If Germany beats Italy, they'll win it because they'll have an easy time against France. And then Wales, Belgium, Portugal, they'll have an easy time. As seen in the 2014 Germany first game against Portugal, 4-0. Thomas Müller scores 3, and then Hummels. Germany will win the tournament if they beat Italy. I think Iceland will beat France. I think 2-1, like the England game. I think you cannot tear down. You can't like count out Iceland because the English did that. English people did that, and look what happened to them. I think France will be on pressure. They're gonna be in home soil. Because it's in France, Euro 2016, France. They'll be there against a very frightening, eager, nothing to lose Iceland, who will do whatever it takes to win. So they might be under pressure like England was, and that's why I think Iceland will take advantage of that. And I think their defense is one of the best of the tournament so far, and because Iceland hasn't lost a game yet, and you can't like, it's hard. And I think France barely got past Ireland. They barely got past Ireland. They beat Ireland what, 1-0? Okay, one second. They drew against Switzerland too. No, they won it 2-1. They won it 2-1. They barely got past Ireland. So I honestly think Iceland can pull it off. And then Iceland versus Germany. Let's talk about that. Now we'll get to the England and Iceland game. So, England and Iceland game. It starts off really good with England. You get a penalty by Sterling, which was the only thing he probably did that whole game, was get that penalty. Rooney takes the penalty, scores. Less than 30 seconds. Put this in mind. 30 seconds. Iceland scores. And you're like, okay, yeah. And you're like, oh, defensive error, it happens. But they knew it was coming. They threw it from they threw it from the outside, like the field, the box, and then over here. They threw it from here all the way into the box, head it over here, and kick it in. Nobody even challenged them. Like, what? And you're like, okay, this is going to go to penalties. But then, in the 18th minute, England is flat-footed defensively, and Joe Hart just messed up completely. He needs to... If Jack Butland wasn't injured against Germany from the friendly in Germany, I think they might have done a little bit better this tournament. But England has been shit this tournament. Like, they barely win against Slovakia, Russia, and they pull out a winner against Wales. They were shit. No, they were absolute shite. They were lucky that Russia didn't beat them. They get second place in their group. And if you look at it, oh well, in the group F, 2 of them are in this quarterfinal. Well, Portugal actually went to the semifinal, or is going on into the semifinals. So, and I have to say, why was Harry Kane taking set pieces? He's 6'2", 6'2", 6'2", 6'2". I'm 4 feet. He's 6'2", and he's taking set pieces. I don't know. He took set pieces, and they were going like 20 yards from the goal, to the right or left, and he was hitting the first man every time, and his corners weren't even. Bad day to be English, I gotta tell you that. But if you're Iceland, congrats to you. Anyway, guys, this has been it. This has been video, just a rant about Euro 2016 so far. I mean, crazy stuff is happening. I think Iceland may pull a Greece. I honestly do. I think Iceland will pull a Greece, and they will win. That's my prediction. Out of everything, Iceland will win. Anyway, guys, this has been Classic Pair. I'm signing off. Peace.